Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, it is I, the one, the only DJ JD. And we're here. Um, I did not expect to be going live today, right now anyway. I thought I was going to go live this evening, but this ended up being a much better time for me to go live, so I decided to go live now. And yeah, that's really it. That's the only reason. So we're just going to be continuing the milestones, I think. Steel production is one thing we need because I want to really get started on that first off frame network. Or first off framework, whatever it's called. I don't actually know. That's like the proper name for it, but it's close enough. Because we've automated this. This is all good. This is all well and good, you know. Let me see. It's keeping up. It's keeping up. They're all good on this one. Yeah, the rods are filling up. The screws are sort of... I don't think they are. I think that's just because there were some extras. So I don't think that's filling up at all. These are, you know, perfect. The one thing that is filling up is these, which I will be taking these out. They're not used anymore. They're not used more at all. So, you know, what does it matter? Alright, let's see, because we're at 200 already. So this is just going to be, again, the idea of this is it's just in the background, but quite a lot get deposited. But I'm scared for the 100 of whatever that is that we need, because the fact that it's only 100 compared to 1,000 for the other two, quite frankly, it scares me. But that's not the point. We just need a couple more rotors, which we should have. At least some of. Okay, that's still going in. Perfect. We have 3 right now. Is this filling up? No, again, it's the screws that are the issue, but I'm not too interested in making this too much more efficient. It just doesn't seem like it's necessary right now. Maybe if it's necessary. I mean, to be fair, it might be good. I mean, this is all keeping up. And none of this is filling up. The only thing that is the is these, but like these are running at 100%, so I need more of those. I can probably make the whole iron to rotor and plate production much more efficient than it is now. Should I do that? It's probably a good idea, to be fair. I mean, I'm gonna need a lot of it. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Let me just go over here, because I still have that. I am really quickly going to the organization, personal storage box. And I'm going to be putting some stuff that I don't need in here. Like anything that basically currently doesn't have somewhere to go. Which all of this does. Those in here. And then I will put these in here. These will go in here. And the other iron I have, I'm going to keep on me because I'm probably going to need it. So, you know, we're just going to get rid of all this. I'm going to keep the bit. I'm going to keep this over here. That will probably still be. Wait until it's in. There we go. Let me see. See, that's the issue with building on these things. It's so easy to select them. Which is very annoying. Because that's not at all what I want to do. That is so quiet all of a sudden. Holy shit. Okay, now. I'm happy with what I've done here. This is all good, because this makes it so that at least everything's going into one belt, and this is keeping up with, you know, what those give. After this, however, I'm going to need to make this a bit better. Because we have, if you look at the list of things, with what we can make with iron, first off, we're going to need to make iron ingots, obviously, but we're going to need to make iron plates, rods, and screws. And all of those will go into rotors and reinforced iron plates. Now, I did the math over here, basically. Basically, what we're going to make is the same, like, kind of system that I made over here, except we cut out those two. So basically that, but over there. Which is going to be fun, and there's going to be one less thingy. So I'm curious how we'll do that. But we'll figure it out. We have everything in the same one. We can split them up into 3 different thingies, but it's mostly going to be doing the math at how much one of these uses, which I can actually just see over there. Well, what I can probably just do is place one down quickly. Production constructor. Because we only need constructors mostly. Plates take 30 iron a minute. Rods take 15. Screw. Okay, so we need it to be 2, 1, 1. So we can split this up into 2. Basically, is what I'm getting from this. This is 120. Because it can only take 60 a minute, actually, now that I think about it. So, if we get rid of that, we get rid of this, this, and this. Instead of doing what we were doing before, we can just do it twice, I guess. Let me place on the constructor quickly and figure this out. Well, no, we can use one for the plates. We can use this one then for the rods and then for the screws. Because there's 4 parts. If you divide 16 into 4 parts, you get 15. Because we need 15 rods twice. One for the rods and then one to make the rods into screws. And then we need to make the rods into... So if we have these 2, then this one can be used for the rods. Since this one is most to the left, so we have the most space. This one can be used for the rods. This one can be used for the thingy. Hello, Danish D. Yes, hello. Enjoy the next 500 hours for your gaming time. I'm sure it won't take that long, you know. I mean, I've only spent... How many hours have I spent in this save? I haven't even spent 10 hours. You know, I'm already at phase 3. You know, I'm sure it's not going to take that long. Right? It will. I'm at milestone. Let me see. My tier 3. I'm at 405 hours, and there's so much I want to do. Ooh. Yeah, I knew what I was getting into when I started playing this game. I know. I'm gonna be enjoying this for a while, aren't I? Okay. I gotta think. I hate thinking. What have you found? Screws! The goat. My goat log. Go forth. I just want to pet him. Is there a pet button? Or do I have to open his inventory to pet him? I love my I love my little dog. Little dog log. Okay. Right. So how much does the smelter smelt again? Can you get out of the way, please? Oh, my lizard dog. He's in the way. Please. Can I command him to do things? I don't think I can I? No. Darn. I'm sure there's a way for me to get him into a certain spot, but Whatever. It'll be fine. You know, I'm actually gonna turn on some music, because this game does have music, but it's so, like, ambient. And I like having some music in the background, mostly for myself, so it's not as quiet. They actually complement each other very well. Okay, so how much can this take? 30 a minute, yeah, so we need 2. And then if we get Mark II... Well, it can use 30 a minute, so then... Yeah, wait. This is way too close. We need to put those, like, over here. Well, actually, no, that one was gonna be the one for the plates. I'm thinking I get rid of this one quickly. Yeah. That way I can put a little bit more over here. Connect it up. There. Yeah, let me, because yeah, there is music. Let me turn up the music in the game, maybe. Maybe that helps. I have the music pretty low, to be fair. Yes, apply. Actually, it does. Okay, nice. So I'm thinking I first do these then. The plates are going to be the easiest to make. Then it's just a matter of... Boom. Can I put a splitter there? No, it's too close. Blah, blah, blah. Production, smelter. Let me just put a little bit this way. But I'm very excited for this game to, like, get complicated, to be honest. Iron ingot. Iron ingot. Then I need to get them hooked up, so we're gonna put one here. You. Alright, then we place down 2 constructors. I'm planning another run when I'm done with my current one, and 1.2 is out of experimental. I'm not gonna restart anytime soon. I do want to first finish this save before I continue on with another one. But I'm on the experimental build right now. I saw 1.2 experimental was out. I saw there was some fun stuff in it that I might, you know, be able to use. So I thought I'll make a new save, and, you know, because I did play before. I don't know if it shows here. You have this one. But I didn't play much. I played a little bit on this one, but not much. This is the one that I actually played on. You can see I played until 1:40 a.m. on this one at some point. But I only played like once or twice, I'm pretty sure, on that save. Before I decided to quit. Can you go through? Oh, you just teleport. You just teleport on top of him. I just want to lead him away a little bit, because I'm pretty sure that if I'm fast enough, he does just lie down. But I'm pretty sure I played for like 4 hours or something, and then I didn't touch the game again because I didn't understand it, and I didn't want to understand. But now that I understand, I want more. I want more. I need more. This is honestly such a fun game. It's also a very good beginner, like, factory game, in my opinion. Like, it's surprisingly simple. Alright. So that means I'm making 40 plates a minute. And then I'm gonna put down the assembler somewhere over here. This one we're making iron plates, and it uses 30 a minute. Which means that would fill up. That's fine, though, so because I think I might just keep this. Since I do just want to reinforce iron plates, that's fine. Okay, then we're placing down, because I get 60 a minute from that. I mean, I can check over here quickly in the recipe. The rods use 15 a minute. Right, it's 15 a minute, so... This should keep up then, right? Because it uses 15 a minute. This... No, wait, actually, it's gonna make way too little. I need to split this up as well into 2 more. So I need another constructor. Another 2 constructors, actually. 1. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough space for this. That's fine. You know, I planned for this. I did not plan for this, actually. That is a lie. But I'm sure it'll be fine, you know, this will all work out soon enough. Just give me a sec. So now, it should be keeping up with demand, all of this. And then I will just get rid of that quickly. Because I'm thinking first I make sure that this all works out, and then I figure out how many plates I'm getting, because I'm getting 60 a minute. So I could do 2 assemblers for that. And then I can combine these two into one. And then I can combine these two into one. There. My factory is very messy, but that's fine. You know, we like we like a little bit of a mess sometimes. I mean, look at that spaghetti. Mm. It's making more than what I need. I mean, because I've not used anything copper basically, not much anyway. This thing has just been filling up. I almost have 2 storages full of like copper. I really am gonna need that upgrade to storage soon, but we're not to that at that milestone yet. Okay. And anyway, this is an investment into the future, because I'm gonna need a lot of Mark IIs, conveyor belt Mark IIs, and I'm gonna need a lot of rotors for future thingies. So, future milestones. Okay, let me think. So then, I think most of it is just going to be a bit messy. I think that's most of the issue right now. It's just that the assemblers just won't have... I mean, it'll be enough room. That's not the issue. The issue is just that there's going to be so many, like, things. But that's all well and good. This works. I just need to hook it up, really, so we can start producing some, which would be nice. Ah, crap, I fell. Well, I'm stuck. I'm never getting out of here. Okay. I was kidding. I always come back. Alright. That's done. I do not have the room for this, but I'm thinking I just grab this. Since I only... Oh, I need concrete. Damn it. I only really need a Mark II. Or a Mark 1, since it only makes 60. So, how much is in here? A little bit. Anyway. Has this finally filled up? It's finally filled up. God damn. Okay. A little bit of concrete. It's only 1 concrete node as well. I'm pretty sure that... Is this keeping up with... Like this isn't filling up, right? No, it's actually... Actually, because it uses 45 a minute. I do need 2, but... Like... I don't need more. Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure that it was actually keeping up with demand. I know we're gonna unlock Miners Mark II soon. Sometime soon, I'm not sure when exactly, but... Anyway. I mean, I guess I can put down these assemblers. At least 2 of them. Put this here, because it's closer. Put that there, because it's closer. And then we're gonna put the screws in the other one, because we're gonna be making reinforced iron plates. What? Why? Oh, fuck. I'm making the wrong one. Shit. Plates. Not rods, plates. Idiot. Stupid machine. Oh, there's a screw. There's one there, isn't there? I can get that out. Or I just do this. There shouldn't be any plates there now. Is there still... Is it because there's no power? Does it just not go in until there's power? I assume that's it. Okay, well, all of these are making... The point is, these are all making plates and it's going into the assemblers. That's what matters. Now, for this bit. Which, again, this is going to be the annoying bit, because we're going to need to... First off, we're going to need at least 4 constructors. Because these only use 15 iron a minute. So I need 4. But for that, I'm going to need more... What am I going to need more of? Cables. I can get cables. right there. It's like the only copper thing I actually use. Get another. Just in case. Okay. And let me get rid of that because that is going to be in the way of things. And we're going to put that. Now, most likely I'm going to need to put these further ahead, so I'm going to really quickly get rid of them. Because if these are already here, now I'm going to just put down, because I'm pretty sure, because those make how many a minute? Grab rods, those make 15 rods a minute. I'm going to select them all for rods. These are going to be the actual rods I use, because these are in the middle. How many screws? So it takes 10 per minute. So, because it uses 15 rods, that means that I need 3 assemblers or 3 constructors. Yeah, okay, we're going to put that a little bit more in the front. We're going to put that a little bit more that way. 2. Again, we don't have much room, so it's going to be a little bit soup. But that's fine. As long as I can divide all that up well enough, it's good. We're good. And then I really quickly see if I can get this over here. A merger over here, so I can merge these two up. And those should be producing about 30 rods a minute. Once it's all hooked up, which that shouldn't be that much of an issue. The hooking up part isn't the part that I'm too worried about anyway. Alright. There we go. Let me see quickly before... Yep. And then we just put that in there. Well, no, actually, before you do that, we want to split it. I'm going to split this first. Right, actually, before we do anything else. Oh. I need two smelters, and then one's going to go into... One smelter is going to go into here, one smelter is going to go into those two. Guess we just restored the sleep time in one night. I fell asleep at 7 a.m. Me? I was at McDonald's at 1 a.m. This night, so, you know, could have been worse. It was actually when I was messaging you earlier. I was at McDonald's at that time. It was funny because the clock got set forward tonight. I forgot. I forgot at first, and then it was suddenly 3 a.m. I was like, how is it 3 a.m.? So I got a little worried, but you know, to wake up at 4 a.m. Oh, okay, that sucks. Yeah, no, that sucks. That really sucks. Nothing to say other than you did this to yourself, to be fair. I could probably use a lot of this bit. Probably wouldn't be bad, actually. I mean, I can. I just need to put the smelters here. Which I need wire for, so I need to go grab more. I really don't use as much copper as I probably could. Now, just trying to see. I'm thinking I get rid of these constructors, to be honest, because I know how many I need, but like I have so much room back there that I wasn't using before. That now I'm thinking, well, to be fair, it's not like I could really put anything here. Other than two smelters. I mean, I don't think I have the room. Again, that's fine, but, you know. Okay, then we get it over here, and then we get it over there. Then we get a splitter on that, and then we bring that over there. I'm hoping I have enough power for this. I might need to make another coal power generator. I'm just gonna see how much I'm using now. That's the thing. My other factory did almost double the amount of power I needed. So I'm assuming this will probably about double it as well. Okay. So I gotta be careful. But right now, we're good. For now. And how much does that have? 28? Not much. So I will have to get more of that. But I should probably just get more... I need more rotors, that's the thing. That's why I'm doing this, because if I get more rotors, then I'm gonna get some more power first before I do anything more. Here, I'm gonna get some more power. Anyway, so I'll have to figure out how to get these two into these three. And the way I think I might do that is by putting that one in... No, because how do you get 2 to 3? I could combine them and then split them off. That's not that bad, actually, because I can just grab a merger, which is 5. Thank you very much. Took a bit. Merge them both. That's making 30 a minute. Seeing as these use 10 a minute. And then I can just put it in this one. Get a splitter, because it splits it off into 3 directions. And then put it in there. There we go. So that's all set up. And then this is all outputting there. And then we have these 3, which I'll need to see how many I'm gonna be able to use. But honestly, because we only have 40 a minute, we only have 120, I think. Because let me check if I quickly place down an assembler. Iron plates use 60 a minute. We're making 160, I'm pretty sure, actually. No, we're making 120 because we have 3. 100 a minute, and 60 a minute, yeah. So we can only make as many as we have here. So we can only put down one assembler of each, which is fine. That's not bad. It's basically what we did over there, but it does kind of suck because that means that everything's gonna fill up except for screws. I'm kind of sad about, because I mean, to be fair, some more plates wouldn't be bad. Absolutely not. I can just take them out manually, like that's fine. Alright, I can get that to go, at least I can do that. And a splitter over there, which I can combine with that. Over there, another splitter over here, which I can get over to that. And let me check. This one's rods, that one's rods, which isn't active yet, but I don't want it to be yet. Got such a bad earworm. The hell do you mean an earworm? Bro, you've got an earworm in your ear? That cannot be healthy. Get it out. What does that mean? That sounds terrifying to someone who does not know what that means. I'm assuming you don't have a literal earworm in your ear, but like, I don't know what else it could be. It's a song stuck in your head. Oh, that's what it is. I just call it getting a song stuck in your head, to be honest, but, you know. Earworm does sound more fun. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this line, actually. And instead make a new one over here. Add those, add that, and then that's that. This is all connected up. Everything's connected up right now. Yep. Now, let me quickly see. Because we have these 3 making screws, right? Yep. I know how I'm gonna do this, by the way. I've done that. I've done this over there as well. It's a short trash song. That always sucks. So that should be making 30, and then we just put down 2 assemblers. One there, and one like over here, because I do want it to be a little bit divided. Okay, this one can go in there. And then what I can actually do, because it can only use one of these, so you know it doesn't really matter, because it can only use 30 a minute. Right, and it's making, how many is it making again? 20. So it's making 40 a minute. I could... I can't have it, though. No, don't send me the song. It'll get stuck in my head. I don't want that. Ew. How was it again? Because one of these is 40. This one uses 60. So that one uses 60. This one uses 100, right? For the rotor. Yes, 100. So I'm thinking... I just grab this one and put it in there. I just get rid of this one quickly. I grab that one and I put it in there. Because then this is getting 40 and it's using 60. And this is getting 40, but this one uses 100 a minute. I'm getting 160 total though, so theoretically it's possible. Right now both of them are, well no, I'm getting 120, so it's really not going to be enough still. But I do have exactly enough rods, right? Because these are both making 10 rods a minute. Right? 15 a minute, actually. So I could theoretically grab a third of this. That's what I can do. Okay, I have an idea, Split it. But then merge part of it. And then the other part I can... Because these all have 100% uptime, right? Yeah. What I can then do, theoretically... If I just get rid of that. If I just get rid of these quickly. Just because it's not really making sense right now. Okay, so that one I'm going to just keep like that. But then I could probably get a little bit more. Let me see. Because right now... I'll probably just place down another... Because that would give me... Like, how many a minute? Doing that fills in. Just 30, so... 2/3 going in that direction. 1/3 going in this direction. So that 1/3 should be 10, and it's only using 20. So then I have an extra 10 this uses. How many? 15, I thought? No, 10. So I can get another extra 40 screws, which means 160, which means it matches with what I need. Okay, that's perfect. No. Get rid of this one. Because then I just place down one more constructor over here. Make it screws. And get that in there. And then this should be making screws. Now, why is this not working? That splitter should be splitting it off into the right direction. I think it might be just be because there's a couple in there. I think if I just get rid of these... No, it just doesn't split it into any direction. Even though it should. Oh, wait. It was blue for a second. Yeah, now it works. Alright, that works. So this should be making more screws. I'm getting them all over. So then I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna place the assemblers over here. Because then I can get rid of this. And I can grab that. And bring it over to the right one. Boom. There we go. So that's all going in. I just need to select the right ones. So, reinforced iron plates and rotors. So now we are making, if I'm correct, this has 100% uptime. Well, right now 0% because it doesn't have any power. It should change soon though. I just need to really quickly get this one over here. Okay, this is making... Yeah, this has 100% uptime for sure. Okay. 40, 40. I can get rid of that quickly. Put that there. So 40, 40. And then if I can just split this one over into... And then merge them here. If I merge them more this way, does that work? God damn, that does not work. I need this to be a little bit more to the right, so... Because then I can grab this one and put it in this one. I'm thinking if I just get it a little bit this way. Put it in there. This one I will put in there. So that should all, right now at least, keep up with man. And then this one there. Then I can split it here. I can merge it. I can grab this one, merge that. And that should work, yep. Because that's 40, and that now turns into 60. Because it's getting the 40 from that one, and then the 20 from this one. And then if I combine this one over here, now this one is 40, 40, 20, and should be 100. And then I just need to level it up to a Mark II. Which it's not. Because I need more reinforced thingies, but right now... my main focus is on getting these two powered. Praying to God that this doesn't overload my system. These do use 15 megawatts, so we're gonna find out now. I'm gonna really quickly go and keep an eye on it. Just in case, because I'm half assuming, honestly, this will be too much. Ooh, max consumption is more. Once if everything suddenly turns on all at once, we're fucked. Which is absolutely possible. So, also, so max consumption is above production, but right now, that's all, like, I mean, it's all filling up, but is it really all active right now? Well, no, obviously not, but, well, this is making them, so I think I can just put this in here. Grab a merger. Put them both. I just already made a couple. Because I let it run for a bit, it's gonna, like, always be enough. So it will have 100% uptime, or it should anyway. If it doesn't now, I'm giving up, sort of God. Right, I actually, because it goes from a Mark II over here to a Mark I. This gives it 60, so I did need a couple more plates, so I'll grab those quickly. After that, I am gonna really quickly... let's see if I can do something about it. There we go. Now it should have 100% uptime. This has 100% uptime. Perfect. Alright, they all have 100% uptime. Now, what I need to do is make sure that it doesn't die. So, I'm gonna need to wait until some rotors are being made. Or have been made, but... I need at least 10, which I almost have. Now we do. And I'm gonna get another coal thingy. But I do also actually now think about it. Because I can make this, but then I also need another water extractor. So I need 10 more. I have enough miners. I'm not too worried about the coal. I guess now we just wait. Probably want to make this Mark II as well. Is it going out faster than it's going in, though? Keep an eye on it. Well, no, actually. It should be making exactly as many as needed. Screws anyway, so I'm just going to take them out. I could use them right now. Make a couple more rotors myself. And then first, I'm gonna, before I get basic steel production, I'm gonna get a whole lot more rollers. Just gonna leave that for a little bit. Nice. Probably I want at least 30. And there we go. Figured that was gonna happen. It's fine. Gonna make as many as I can. Total of 40. It's pretty good. Nice. Alright, now what I'm gonna do with this, just no fuel to use it with, so really quickly make a little bit of biofuel. I should, if I'm correct, still have some in one of... Well, no, but I have wood, which I can turn into biofuel. Or biomass, which I can then turn into solid biofuel. Just a little bit, but... And then what I have left, I can... Because what was the issue? Let me see. Because there's no power. Okay. Well, that can be helped just by putting some in here. No, it can all actually. You know what? Gonna make a little more. Well, I'm first gonna get a lot of stuff, but I have no room for it, so I'm thinking vaguely what would be a good idea might just be making another personal storage box. Just putting all the useless iron that I have in there. Which is a surprisingly high amount. Just everything that I don't really need, which is everything. I just want some bio stuff. I mean, hey, I have 4. I want to use them. Okay. Oh wait, I pressed 3 instead of E. Whoopsie. I really want to get rid of the biofuel because it's very inefficient. And like I have to actively maintain it. As many as I can. I think that was the last one I probably can. Yep. I can still grab leaves though, so not completely out. Gonna grab a whole lot of leaves, and there's a lot of wood on the ground here as well. God damn. There's wood just on the ground here. The wood be flowing like wine. Or water. Not wine. Why did I say wine? Wine doesn't flow. Well, it does, but not like anything. Not like a lot. Jesus. Let's make the biomass. And then after that, we just make like 20, 30 solid biofuel. So we can just put that in the machine. It'll distribute it. If I'm correct. What I'll do first, though, is put the things in here. And we're putting this in here. I'm correct, yes. And that should distribute it to all of them. That should power it up. Or, well, I will then power it up. Once all of them have at least one. Which these two should be fine, if I'm correct. These already have... Yeah, these already have enough, so... That should be plenty. Does need to hurry a little bit with making this, though. This will, like, still mess up. If it doesn't go fast enough, which I think it will. Yeah. Alright, and now we just need to, I guess... Wait. This is a Mark II, right? Yes, okay, it is. But I just wanted to make sure, you know. Is good to know. What's this? I wonder what that is. I think these are, like, things that I unlock later on. Later down the line, I unlock that, I assume. Okay. Well, now that we have that sorted out, I have how many rotors? Enough, I'd say. 40. Probably enough. Let me grab another couple of these. Wait, no, that's what I have in my inventory. The only thing I will get rid of is this. All of this. So this means I'm not needing that. The only things I need are the water extractor and the miner. So I am going to need one more, because I most likely am going to need another miner. So, but if I'm correct, I should still have one. I never placed on another miner. Nope. Okay, so we need one miner. We need a water extractor, so we need those foil. Or, I think it's foil. I'm not 100% sure what it is, actually. And then we need a coal power generator, which we have enough for, so... So why is this not, like... Is it not getting enough rods or something? Wouldn't surprise me. There's no rods coming in for some reason. Why isn't it? Are these not getting enough rods? They aren't. How? What's up with this? Huh. Why? It should be 100% right, because this mines 30 or 60 a minute, right? Oh no, it's only 30 a minute. Oh, I got my calculations completely wrong. Oh, it's because it's a different node. Oh, well, I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter. Yes, it's going to be less efficient, but... I mean, it's not like I'm going to be able to put in less. You know, that's the thing. At least this one has like 36% uptime. That's still decent for 2 nodes. Sure. Alright, we're going to make more power, though. That is my next goal. Because the idea is I don't need those anymore, but I currently do. So, I want... Because we have about 330... We need about 300 and I think 40 power is probably what I want to aim for right now. Then I can see if I can... You're not mine, right? No, you're not. I will still pet you. Okay. See, because this is right here. Shall I jump in the water, guys? I'm gonna jump in the water. Whee! I don't know if this is smart. Don't know how well we do with swimming. Can we even swim? Don't think we can. I think we just kind of float on the surface. Unless you fall in like that. In which case we do fall. Anyway. If I'm correct, this is also working as it should. Which it is. So, 45 cubic meters. And this is producing, I think, 150 or 120? 120. Yeah, so theoretically I could not get another one in now with just that. And these are already outputting... The flow rate is enough, actually. Let me first do that. Water extractor. I forgot the fucking copper sheets. No. I gotta go back. Oh, man. This sucks. Why did I need to forget that? That was so stupid. Just try to keep a little bit of momentum, but it's not gonna work. A little bit. Bye. See you. Hopefully never. Wee. Ooh, wee. 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 We're good. Don't worry. I won't die. Not like this. I promise. Okay, I don't promise. I believe I won't die like that. And if I believe something hard enough, then it will happen. Let's quickly get this foil. It's sheets. I call it foil, I guess. I don't know why. I think it's because I played Nomi Factory that one time, and it kind of looks like the foil from Nomi Factory. That could just be me. I've been really into factory games lately, just in general. It started with me getting recommended a Greg Tech video, which looked a lot of fun. And I'm no stranger to factory games, right? I've always found automating things fun. That's why I love the Create mod. But the Create mod is a lot less about automating than you'd think. But like, I played around with that. I know how to make a simple iron farm with Create. That's about all I know, though. So, and I mean, we can't even use Create mod on the server correctly because, you know, it's laggy as hell. I really could have, you know, done that better. Yeah, looks correct. Okay. Let's see. Can I place one here? I can. Perfect. Alright, logistics pipeline from there to here. And then what I'll do is I will place down a junction over there, like that. And we will connect these up, so they'll both go into the same pipe. And that then I just need to pray that it has enough power left to be able to sustain that. I think it does. It's gonna be close though, but right now I think more of my focus should be on building at least 2 more coal power generators next to this one. At least 2, preferably more, but right now I think this should be enough because it gets 75 megawatt. So let me think. 3 times 75. That's 48. So that's 140, 280. It's 300. It's not enough, but we're getting there. 1 more would do the trick, which theoretically I think I can get. Because all I need to do right now is, well, I mean, I kind of need to dismantle this pipe. Okay. What if I told you I can do this quickly? Because I just need to put a junction here. Okay. Get another pipe. Quick. Get that one. Put it there. And then over here. Put that there. And then that, yes, this is, but how much does it use? 15 a minute? Yes, so I can absolutely use this one. I can just split it off a little earlier. And then we just need another T-junction over... that's fine. Doesn't really matter. And then we can put the pipeline in there. And then all we need to do is grab another splitter over here. Put that in there. Another splitter here. Put that in there. And then that should slowly but surely start filling up. Now it should be keeping up with demand exactly. Because if I'm correct anyway, if we go over here, it should, if I'm correct, be making... It wouldn't have filled up if it was making 30, but it should be making... Yeah, 60. And one of them uses 15, so I could absolutely just place 2 more without needing another one. That's nice. So both of these are making... How much was it? 120? Yep, 120 square meters per minute, so that's 120 square meters is 240 divided by 45. That's 5. So I should be able to put down another one, which would make it so that capacity is enough. Why is it not? Flowing here, right? Yeah. Is it flowing in here? Not really. Only slightly. Why is it so little is my question. Oh, right. I haven't actually hooked up the other one yet. No, I have. So this should slowly start, but that means, yeah, because it half of it does go in here, but because there's so little like flow, it doesn't really work yet. But if I'm correct, these should start making. Well, this one is because it just goes into that one, and then this one doesn't get any. If I'm correct though, this one should be getting more now. There we go. Right, it should be getting more than this. Much more. These are working just fine, so what is the issue with this? That flow rate's 300. This flow rate's, like, not even a little bit there. Like, yeah, no, that's about right. Looks about right, so... Is it just... This is... No, this is flowing. This is flowing. This is flowing. This can all keep up, right? It's not at 300 or higher. Well, it's all right. This is all still good until here. This one's good. That one's good. This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. But then, this one isn't. For some reason, it just doesn't want to go in here, I guess. Ah, okay, no, it is now. It is now. It's just, it took a while to actually get started. But, capacity is 480 megawatts now. That's good. I could put down another pump. I'm thinking I put down 2 more pumps, which could power 4 more of these things. Which would be very useful. But I need more rotors first, so I'm gonna probably need to go back for that. Right now it works. If the other ones fall away, that means that we shouldn't stop making it, since right now we're at 300, so let's say 350. If we have 4, because they're all making, yeah, 75 megawatts. I mean, it'd be exactly, these all give exactly 300, so let's just say it's very close right now. Sorry, just need to nothing. No, I'm only 94% uptime. I should be good now. Oh my god. Oi! Those are my buildings, idiot. I hate you. Die. That's what I thought. Boom. Give me that. Mine. Alright. There should be another node just a little bit this way anyway. That I can use. If I'm correct anyway, there should be a node right... Oh crap. Here. There's two actually. Sick. Die, die. Why? Could you not, you know? Thought so. Which is what I might do. Like, I need more rotors first, because for that, I need at least 40, 50 rotors. If I want to place 4 more, I need at least 60 rotors. Which I have 25, so I'm almost halfway. I mean, then I also need the stuff for the... I mean, the pipeline I have enough for. It's the miner. I need one more miner, which I have enough for, but it's the water extractor. So I need a lot more plates and stuff as well. So you gotta keep in mind. So I'm not sure if I want to... I mean, I want to do that, but I'm not sure if I want to do that now. I don't think that's going to be a very good idea. But these I'll make 300 now. I am going to go and make more of these. I'm going to make at least 4 more before I continue on. Because that should be enough to power my factory for a while. I hope. And then we're going to do the basic steel production. So I want to get that done today. I want to get that up to 8. And I want to 8 coal-powered thingies. I don't know the exact name. What was the exact name? Coal-powered generator. Yeah, so I want to get 8 coal-powered generators, and I want to get this basic steel production. So we can do the basic steel production next time we play. Which will not be tomorrow. I will be streaming on the server tomorrow. But I will also be editing. Because my first VT SMP video should have been out already, in my opinion. I've just genuinely not been able to edit much because I'm relatively burnt out on it. Which isn't anyone's fault, I want to add that, but... a product of editing too much, I suppose. It's also why I'm not editing for anyone right now. I did say I was gonna edit Maro's. Well, I am gonna edit Maro's first SMP video, but I also need to make mine, and that one goes first. So that's the thing. The issue is, I've always said that I hated editing, but now I'm the guy that people go to for editing. I don't mind. I actually like editing other people's stuff more than my own, because it's something that, you know, it's new at least. I haven't I haven't seen it before. Which, you know, is part of, like, the part that I don't like about editing is I've seen all this before, you know. Like, I've lived it. Literally. I was there when it was recorded. And when I'm editing other people's stuff, I actually have to look through things, and I have to think, like, okay, this is pretty cool. I want to keep that in. And then I like helping people and making people happy. So, you know, that's also part of it. So I like editing other people's stuff more, but I also got to keep in mind I need to edit my own stuff, and I can't just, like, not, you know? I can't just leave my own stuff to rot while I edit other people's videos. So, before I work on Maro's video, I am gonna be making my own stuff, which, you know, I will be getting stuff for, and you'll find out what that is at some point when it's done. I mean, he's still working on my payment for the video I edited for him, but you guys are gonna see that one when it's done. I'm very excited for that one to be done, though. I'm not sure how far along Maro is now with that, but it was an art raid. Let's just keep it at that. We'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Anyway, I am kind of sad because I went through all this trouble, and it ended up not being useful because half of this... I mean, the only thing that is still filling up is the plates, somehow. No clue how. Also, why do I have so many iron ingots? Or where are these coming from? Did I pick them up out of this? These ingots are useless. I have no need for them. Why do I have so many? Ingots aren't used for anything. They're used not all by themselves anyway. They're used to make other things, but so alright, one more. Ah, crap. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, actually, before I go, I do have enough foil, right? Yep, okay, I should have enough foil. I should have enough everything. Let me check. Coal power generator. I'm gonna need to place at least 4 of these, so I need 20. So I need... Ooh, wait. That's 80 plates. I need 2 water extractor. That's 100 plates. Okay, we're good, but that was close. I just needed to make sure that I could actually make it. But we can, so that's good. Take more. And if I do have to go back, it's not the end of the world. But I do want to, like, not have to go there that much. Until I have the hyper tubes, which once I have the hyper tubes, I'm gonna be setting them up between the different locations. The first place I'm gonna get a hyper tube is my power source, which is over there. Anyway, I do kind of want to hurry up. I do not know how much, like, is in the bioreactors or biogenerators. Again, what are they called? Biomass burners. I don't know how much is left in them, so I do kind of need to hurry this up a little bit. Whee! See, this makes it go a little faster. It's absolutely faster to do that. Okay, we're back. First thing I'm doing is I'm building 2 more. Again, the biggest issue right now is these water extractors are going to be using a lot of water as well. And then the first thing I'm doing is I'm placing a pipeline up here. And then a T-junction there. Then another pipeline that goes in there. Alright. Then the first thing I'm doing, or the next thing I'm doing, I guess. I mean, that's the thing. As long as the other ones don't, like, die, our capacity will be 480, which is more than enough for what we need. But now, and if I'm correct, I should have everything for that. Yep, I did bring everything with me. I mean, I didn't take anything out of my inventory, so I would assume that I have everything with me. If I'm correct, yep, 60 minutes. Alright. Let me just get that over there. Oh. Come on. I'm thinking I maybe make them now, so I can hook everything up a little easier. So I, like, place them down where they need to be. Which, I'm gonna place them down with their... I'm gonna place them down in the same orientation, just facing the another way. Oh, I can't place this one here. Oh, man. I really wanted to. What's in the way? Is there anything in the way, or is it just that the surface is too uneven? I mean, fair, but, like, still. Okay. In that case, I'll just place it over here. It's fine. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then we just grab another pipeline. We put that over in, well, put a T-junction there and T-junction there. And then we grab the pipeline. We put this from here into there. Another T-junction over there. And then over, if I can just, there we go. Okay. Then it's just a matter of getting the coal. But yes, I still need to power that, but that's fine. We'll get there. This really isn't that hard to set up, to be honest. I honestly expected this to take much longer than it has, but I don't mind. So we just go over here quickly before we So I can get a better angle at this. Okay. Make it go in there. And then a splitter here. And a splitter here. Make that go in there. Make this go in there. Another splitter. Preferably somewhere where there's no clipping. But, you know, if there's clipping, that's fine. There. And that is going in there. Okay. That's all working. Let me see. So I just need to hook everything up now. I'm gonna start with the water extractors. Since those are pretty important, you know? And those take a while to get over here as well. I mean, to be fair, the miner is gonna take much longer. Because it needs to take a much larger route, but that's fine. It should be fine. Like I said, we should have enough power left right now, so I'm just gonna go to the other one and grab the power from the node closest to it, which is this one. Oh, right here. Boom. And then this should be making coal any second now. Just give it a sec. There we go. Nice. And now it's making coal. It should all be good. And then that's gonna slowly go this way. That's gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna really quickly... Just because I want this to look relatively okay. Until it gets there, at which point it will become soup. Because I don't think there's a way that I could make this look much better than this. I mean, I'm sure that if I just, you know, get the conveyors to go up a little more, I can, but that would involve also making more, because I haven't really done anything with, like, you know, levels. That's one thing I have kind of stayed away from. I mean, I don't need to. That's the thing. You don't need to, like, you know, you can put these straight through them. Like, look at it. This still works. Like, you can... Obviously, I get stuck, but if there's something else, then it doesn't. So it's fine. Anyway, these aren't on yet. I just... Oh, right. They're not even connected to the network. You on there, and put you on those. Alright, now they're connected. Now, right now, since they're not actually on yet, they have a capacity of 480. But because the water you actually need 45, you actually need a lot of water first, so I'm glad that this is... Shut the fuck up, you bot. Get out of my chat. Sorry, there was a bot in my chat. I don't even know if you guys saw a bot. Probably not. Well, also, energy goes hard. Mixing rogue energy and soda water is so peak, I swear. It's actually really good. I might actually make this into... Should I? I don't have enough. It doesn't... I don't need to. I don't really see a reason other than to get it started earlier. I can just wait. It's fine. Once this all starts, we'll be fine. Just get up quickly. I do like how you can climb basically everything. You can just get on top of this. Jump around. My favorite part of this game is the movement and the parkour and stuff. Love that. I'm not saying this will double it, but it'll give us 300 extra, which means this all is 600 megawatts of power. And that means that we can get rid of the biomass burners. Finally, we don't need to worry about power unless we don't have enough. In which case, yes, it's going to be a while, but I'm just going to make sure I don't go above 600. I will keep one biomass burner active, purely so I can check up on my power back home, because that will be very nice. Do I have any coal in my inventory? No. And I just really want this to be active, but I should probably just wait. Right, now, can I theoretically put... I think I can theoretically put 5 in here. per 2. Per these 2, I should be able to put 5, but I would have to use another node and mine, and it's just gonna be very annoying. Can you... You're stuck, aren't you? I trapped you. Okay. I'm gonna kill you, put you out of your misery. You have a lot of health, though, so it's gonna take a little bit. Don't mind me. I just hit it. Like, my punch is gonna do just as much. Oh my god, my punch did just as much.
I know for a fact that it did not deserve that.
Shut up, Ada. I don't care. It was in the way. I know for a fact that it did. Also, I love how you can still jump on its dead body. I feel sorry, but he was trapped. He wouldn't have gone anywhere. What would that have done? I would have just kept him there forever. I'd feel bad. So I just put it out of its misery. Anyway, they're active. Yay. That's what matters. I do like how it just says, I know for a fact it did not deserve that. Like, holy shit. Alright. Chill. It is very close because it is, like... obviously it's close. I'm gonna really quickly see, because these don't have extra, right? Well, they have a little bit extra, but... not really, like, much. I should be able to take this out, though. And then just spread this over 8 and just give all of them a little extra just in case something happens to the miners or something. Just so it doesn't accidentally, like, stop for a second, not produce any power for that split second, and then everything goes to shit. Because I know for a fact that if I don't do this, it's gonna happen. I know my luck. Just having that little bit extra in there. It's not gonna, like, use it. That's the thing. It's just gonna sit there, but... well, on my head, it's gonna use the older ones first. So it'll just be replaced by new ones, but... like a pile, and it takes it from the bottom, but... that's, power. And how much do we have now? 780 megawatts. Production is 600. Right now, anyway. I'm assuming that consumption right now is... yeah, okay, production. These produce 600. Yeah, okay, on this grid, that is nice. I can actually see. On this grid, it's producing 600 on the entire... or this grid can supply. Yeah, this grid is 600, and the entire thing is... that. Is 780. So only... this is 8. 8 of these versus 8 of the other ones. I'm pretty sure actually it's 6, not 8, but... still, 6 of those is 180 megawatts. 8 of these is 600. It's quite a lot. I mean, to be fair, if you look at how much the others give, it's like 20. This one gives, these give 75, and these are fully automatic. So, like, I don't need to worry, like, at all. Anyway, I remember playing this game for the first time. These things were so terrifying. Like, I could not get past them. I mean, I don't know what I did to try and kill them, but they were unkillable. But now it's just like, they're very easy to kill. I have no clue how I had trouble with that. Genuinely, not a clue. Maybe, is there a difficulty in the selector in this game? Creature hostility, yeah there is, but I didn't change that. Keep nothing, keep everything, keep equipment. Seasonal events. Default, will attack, creatures will not attack, will only attack when attack. Passive, will not attack or retaliate. Yeah, okay. I do want that to be default, though. But you can make it harder than this. So, again, I have no clue how I had trouble with it. Anyway, it's a lot faster than 2 a minute. Because we're already at 500, and we were at 200 at the beginning of the stream. In 2 hours, in an hour and a half, that's 300. No, actually, that sounds about right. That's 90 minutes. 300? Yeah, it might be a little faster, might be a little shorter. Who cares? It's fine. Anyway, again, I can get rid of these. I'm gonna keep them here. But, like, I don't need them anymore. Being produced on this grid? Well, this grid. What do you mean this grid? And why is the capacity more than the production? No, but these all give 30, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Because this is how much the coal generators is giving, and this is how much the maximum is giving. Everything. So why is it saying 600 megawatts here too? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, those I'm just gonna leave running, because it would be a waste of, like, biofuel and stuff, just to turn them off now. And although it's not even better for the environment, because I need to destroy the environment to get the biofuel. So it's better to use the coal ones for now. And we're gonna probably get cleaner energy later on, maybe nuclear energy or something. Who knows, but right now, this is more than enough. How much uptime did this have now? 50. So these, okay, so this is 50 a minute. So that's still 2 every minute. And this has 32, so that's also about 2 a minute. That's nice. Alright, we're gonna complete. Hey, we're halfway with phase 2 for the first item, at least. Alright, basic stew. Anyway, we're completing basic stew production. Boom. I figured that was gonna take much longer. I'll be honest.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production.
Oh yeah.
Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench.
Oh man.
Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
There it goes. I still see it. Stopped right there. That's where it docks. It docks up to that thing. So why can I not use the space elevator? Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna really quickly see. So we have steel beam, which we make from 4 steel ingots. At least that's easy enough to make. And we have steel pipes, which you make from 3 steel ingots. And then we have the versatile framework, which you need the modular frame and 12 steel beams to make 2. I'm going to need a lot of coal and a lot of steel. So I'm going to see if I can find some iron. Or a lot of coal and a lot of iron. So I'm going to see if I can find some iron near some coal somewhere else. And I can see if I can get that over here. Instead of what I was planning on doing at first, which is not sure, actually. I really don't know what I was planning to do first. But first, let's scan for coal, see what's nearby. I know that was the nearest coal, and I might just put everything there, but that is my power coal, so I'd rather not use that. That is actually equally close from here. I'm gonna see, because I know for a fact that there is some iron that way as well. But it might be worth it just to go over here and do it here. So where is it? Holy shit, that's far away. Still the closest, and iron? There's some right over there at least. So there's some coal there. It's only one vein though, which does kind of suck. Let me quickly have a look over here. Oh man, that didn't work. I wish that would have worked. I'm not going to get that power slug. I don't really see the need yet. Also, I got distracted. There was something else I wanted to do first, but... Right there. That's the power. That's the coal. That is a very hard to reach spot. Holy shit. Okay, and then the iron. No, not copper. Iron. Okay, let me scan for iron, please. I know there's some over here. Some there. There's some over... There's a lot over here, actually. I'm thinking I get that coal. The iron is over here. No, this is not iron. Iron ore. It's just over... Not far. I think I mostly need, like, a better... Because, yeah, there's 2 iron nodes here. And from here, I mean, you know, my hub and space elevator are very much visible. It's still relatively close by. Die, please. I beg of thee. Or there was another one, right? Guess not. Anyway, from here, the closest coal is probably the one over there. So we're in that direction. That direction, that direction. And then the closest coal after that. Give it a bit. Oh my god. I have a better idea. Which, holy shit, the FPS for this game. Let me turn it to 90 quickly, see how that helps. Satisfactory interactive map. Here we go. Alright. So. Resource nodes. This is just pure? Oh wait, where we are now is actually... Are these pure? We have a map, that's the thing, but the coal vein over here shows on this map anyway that it's quote-unquote pure, whatever that means. I could probably make that. If I have enough, like, speed. Maybe. Come on. Fight me, demon. There we go. That's the thing, if I don't, I'm fucked. So I think I might just go over here. Whee! What's this? This is Caterium ore. Holy shit, what the hell is this? Okay. Interesting. I can make this jump. Oh, it's not a hole actually at all. Okay. Now, I don't know. I'm not gonna go too much, but... Oh! Oh, hey! There's another one of these things. Open. Oh. This thing's here, though. I gotta be careful, because this is like a, Yeah. That's why. There's a giant gaping hole there. Hole. Cliff. It's not really gaping. It's terrifying, but not gaping. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's any more now. Let's see, what did I get from this? Right, another hard drive. I can dismantle this, though. Before I do that, though, let me see if there's anything I can pick up here. Like, I'm sure there is. There was on the other one. Yo, 110 wire. Ooh, modular frames. That's actually pretty useful, because we need a lot of those. Some cable, alright. So far, nothing too useful. Just things we've already gotten, to be honest, but that's fine. It's still pretty decent. I see some over there. Other than that, I don't know if there's much more. That's 33 rotors, 100 cables. What was that? I thought I saw something more. Oh, it was probably those things, yeah. More leaves. Sure, I'll take them. Trying to see if there's anything more. It's kind of hard to see things when it's dark. It's not even that dark, to be honest. Night is still really bright. Iron plates. I do believe that that's it. I assume it is. But there was the coal vein over here. I think it's pure. I have a map. Shows on the map as pure. This one right here. So there's something over here. What's this? What is this? Somer sloop?
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact, the planet you...
One sec, I already banned them. Okay.
Event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Pure. This is a pure vein. That's really good, actually. Can I make another miner? I cannot. No. God damn it. Okay. But that is useful. I'm gonna actually really quickly, because I do want to be able to get over here. Why not? Just put it like that. Make a... just put down a belt. So I can get back and forth easily. And I'm gonna need it anyway, but... that is a very useful thing to have, because I've really not seen any pure veins. And I to be fair, I do have a map here, which I'm using because this game is impossible without it. The only reason I found that... that wreck I didn't see, though. That wreck was definitely new. But we're gonna really quickly go back before I do anything else. I do want to... as much as I want to set this all up today, I won't be able to. But I want to at least get a start. And we can continue it next time. But... let me see. There's a giant open plain area here that I can absolutely use for some more factory building. Goddamn. It's so perfect. Like, it's perfect real estate. A factory's just begging to be placed there. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me see what you were saying. I played one round of Rocket League with a song that was stuck in my head that is 40 seconds long on repeat, and it was my best game today. L. Bozo. Imagine, you know, getting a song stuck in your head. I'm kidding. Alright, because I did have the other one as well that was in here. That's what I originally wanted to do. Hard drive scan has been completed. I'm first gonna do another hard drive scan.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Biocoal. I can turn biomass into coal. What is wet concrete? I can combine water and limestone and make it into concrete. Or I can get biocoal. Honestly, this doesn't seem too terribly useful right now. I mean, to get biomass into coal, that's way too much work when you can just mine it. You don't need concrete that badly. I mean, you could just make it. So I'm going to rescan that. Okay, molded beam. Iron alloy ingot. So adding a little bit of copper gets you an iron ingot. An extra iron, like double the iron ingots almost. And then steel ingots and concrete make 9 molded beams. What is normally? 4 makes 1. In this case, 24 makes 9 if you add... I guess this? Sure, I don't really see the issue. I don't really see, like, how that would be anything useful, but whatever. Alien megafauna, anyway. Right, I need to wait with researching things. Alien protein. Imagine it's a trash song and hearing it gave me the best round today. What's wrong with my head? I think that's just because it makes you mad, and then you put that focus into something else. Summer sloop. That's just the cool ass S. The cool S. Holy shit. 5 mycelia. Do I even have mycelia? Well, I'll wait for the hard drives, because they do actually give some pretty cool stuff. God damn. Oh, mad. When I'm mad, I play bad. That's fair. That's fair. I don't. I always play bad. That's my secret. I'm always terrible. Alright. While that's going on, I'm gonna really quickly get everything set up to be able to... Yeah, I'm gonna just make a couple more portable miners. I'm gonna need to make more miners anyway at some point. I'm gonna actually see how much... what do you need for Mark II miners? Can I see? I probably can't. Logistics Mark III. Fix it, expanded power structure, power storage. Power tower. Power tower platform. Same thing. Hypertube. This is what I really want. I don't think that these are anything. No, we can't get these. Miner Mark II. There it is. Okay, I do really quickly want to wait until this is done, honestly, with going back. Because what if it's something actually useful? You have the best potential. That's true. That's true. I have good potential. I just need to do that. If I play well, I play really well. But if I play bad, I also play really bad. Oh, god damn, man. This isn't even burning fuel. These aren't being used, or like at all. It's actually good. I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. But because I'm using such little power compared to what I am producing right now. These aren't active at all until I need them to. They're on standby. That's good. That means that these can just work as like a backup. I'll just keep them up then. They're not using any. I mean, why not? Why would I keep them? Or why would I not keep them? Alright, then I need to bring it over. What I'm probably gonna do, because there is a map. I don't use it much, I'll be honest, but... if this is where that node is. And this is that huge plains area that I was talking about. I'm thinking I built the whole thing here. And then I connect the output up to the one that is over here that goes up to my space elevator. Which is the one that you cannot see. You can barely see right there. But I will quickly go that way. My computer's actually having a good time. Surprisingly. I mean, I turned it to 90 FPS, and honestly, I'm not noticing much of a difference. So that's nice. Anyway. Here. Looking at this, I'm gonna probably put it over there. The whole factory of that part's gonna go over... Of that thing is going to go over there, and then I'm gonna... This here. Get that up there. It's gonna be 2 pure iron nodes, which is 3 times the amount that a normal node gives. So that means that I will need this. Because it'll make 100 and... Or it will make 90 resources a minute, so I will need more Mark IIs. That's fine, I'm making more over here as well. More plates. And rotors, actually. I don't really need the rotors right now. Oh yeah, right. I should probably, actually, while I'm at it, select a milestone to go for next. I do want to do milestone 3 first. As much as I want to do these, I literally don't have anything. Because you need to unlock. I need to get these first. So I don't have any of these yet. So we're going to do probably vehicle transport first. Built-in crafting bench, fuel, any fuel type. Enhanced security asset, this probably is what I'm going to go for, purely because this seems a lot more useful. And I already have a lot for it, because I'm, like, constantly making most of this. I just need more... Oh, wait, really? This is filled up? Holy shit, this is all filled up. I need another one, because I never use these for almost anything compared to everything else. God damn. I mean, right now I'm not actually, like... This isn't backing up. The rods aren't backing up. I have enough screws, though, that's for sure. Holy Jesus. That's good. That's good. That the screws are the ones that are being filled up. For once. It's not the rods, because the rods are being filled up over here. So I can get the screws from here, and then the plates I can get from over there. Because the plates, I'm pretty sure, are not filled up either, so... Crap. Boom. 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 Wee. Yep. Wee. Yep. Alright. We just take them all out. We need rods. Rods, people. Rods. We need rods. And they're still making much more than it is using, so. Plates as well. So. Anyway, let me see. How many plates are in here? Enough. I'm gonna just take out a couple. There. And now it's back up. It just stopped for like a split second because of me. That's fine. It should be up again now. And this should all be going up. I think this will complete next stream. I am gonna end it in a sec. In a sec, I say. In like half an hour probably. Not because I want to, but because I genuinely like don't have the time to do more today. But I also want to continue editing a little bit. But I want to see if I can, if the server is working well tomorrow, I do want to see if I can get that. Anyway, boom.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Wow. How nice. Alright, and that's the Xeno Zapper thingy, or the Xeno Basher, I guess. Oh, that feels a lot heavier as well. Maybe we can actually have a third slot. I'm thinking we use that for, like, food or something. What do I have the most food of right now? Or, better yet... Oh, we can't do that. No, okay. I'm thinking then we grab that. I have a lot of this. Boom. Head. Back. What does back do? Oh, I'm assuming that we have, like, different things we can get at some point, but not yet. Oh, wrong one. I think H is how you deselect everything, yep. Alright, what do we get? Alternative iron, piper iron, wire. Ooh, we can make wire from iron. You know, that wouldn't be too terrible. Also... Wait. Right now we have... How do we make that now? Steel. Yeah. If we can just use iron, that would cut out... That's what I'm doing. This one. That actually seems really useful. Because the main one that we can use for that is this one. Which is 20 a minute. This one's faster. Although it does use more thingies, because you need 3 steel ingots, which you need 3 iron for. It's much more iron, to be fair. And I know for a fact... I mean... Yeah, the other one. This one I know off the top of my head is probably because 1 makes 2 and then 5 makes 9. I'm gonna rescan it, actually. Molded beam. Meh. Basic iron. Doubles the amount you need if you add... I mean, that's the thing. None of these are very, very useful. The molded beam could be useful. I mean, what do you need for the molded beam usually? Steel beam. Much more. To be fair. You get about the same. It's 4 iron ingots. 4 for 1. So it's 24. So a little less. But then add 16 concrete to it. All of it together, you get much more. Many more beams. So this could really speed up things. So I think that one is the one I'm going to do. I mean... Yes, that's normally it's 30 a minute. But I already have iron alloy ingots, so I don't really need this. So I can just do this. It's much faster than the normal one, so. I'm gonna select that one. That one. That's the one I want. Start research. That one's fast at least. Confirm.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
I can do that now, actually. Start research. It's only 3 seconds. Damn. Alright, nice. Oh, hey.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA
I have some more
capsules.
stingers.
In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for Fix-It coupons at the Awesome Sync. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Okay, let me see, because then I can do... Can I not do that one anymore? No, okay, that's fine. I just need to make 3 of those, then I can get that. I don't have that. I can do this, start research. 23, nice.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the
What?
hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially
What the
be one and the same. It can now be
fuck was
tracked by the
that?
object scanner.
Chat, do I need to be worried? Please tell me, do I need to be worried? I need to be worried, don't I? Alright, well, we're gonna... We can do all of these. I'm thinking this one, because this one I have most of, and I probably can't do these then. No, I do need all of them.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Give it a bit, because then we have another one.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
This.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
I could do this one.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime.
Cool.
This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Sick. Overclocking. Ooh, wait.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
Okay, I need some more wire. Okay. And then I can do this one. Shouldn't take that long. Nope. And then I can also do overclocking, but I'll wait a little bit. Now I can scan them.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner...
Okay, yeah, no, I get that. This is one I actually do want to really quickly look at.
Overclocking development completed.
Sulfur.
Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed.
Okay.
Underclocking is also possible. Note, power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Yeah, no, I figured. I might is there a mod that I can slide uphill? Because holy shit, that would make this so much more fun. I can overclock it. And right now it uses 5. If I get it to... Say I overclock it to... Or, oh, I need to put in those... to overclock it. And the more I put in, the more... I'm just going to really quickly check, because I might overclock both of these, because then I'll get more of those too. Because then it should be keeping up with demand if I just overclock them to 200%. And I have more than enough power to be able to do that. That's actually not a bad idea. Assuming that they don't start breaking on me after that. 3, 4. Well, actually, I probably need another power slug, but I should be able to. Wait, I can't scan for them yet, though. How do you scan for other things? Let me check. Can I scan for, like... Things that aren't... How do you scan for them? Scannable object. How do you change this? Let me see. Let me see. Scan controls. Key bindings. Sorry. Object scanner. Open menu. Cycle. Right mouse button. Right. It doesn't work. I can't cycle. Okay, so that doesn't work, clearly. Key bindings. Let me try it again. Resource scanners V. Equipment actions. Object scanner. Open menu. Left mouse button. Right mouse button. Awesome shop and awesome sync. I'm gonna place both of these actually. Because for some reason I haven't. In the awesome shop. Need more screws. God damn it. Screw you. Okay, I have 0. It's fine. Let me see. Standard points, DNA points, all things final. Can I just put things in there then? Is that how it works? I'm not sure how this works. Do we need to connect that up? No, I don't. Okay, let me just put something in there that I'm not realistically going to need much of. Or do I have to, like, connect it here? Then I can also... Can I not just, like... Really quickly, just because I'm mostly going to probably do this with, like, materials that I have too much of that I just want to get rid of. I can't just do this, right? Because I have a lot of, like, iron that I'm not using. These. That I would really like to get rid of. Why do I have those? How did they come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Oh, I've been married a long time ago. Right. No, not those. Especially the raw stuff, but one of these will work. I know some iron rods are in here. One iron rod's in there. Never mind. Thought it was more. Right, let's see. So that's... So you put in 500 things and then... So these are all 2, then. That makes sense. Management, conveyor well. Okay, so I can buy a lot of different things. Paint, okay. This is all like... I mean, I'm assuming at least this is all like... decoration stuff. You don't need this, but you know, you want it because it looks nice. And you can even buy things with it. Well, that's stupid though. Why would you buy these? Unless one of these... Oh, you buy like a lot of them. Okay. Well, still. I mean, 4 makes 50 more for... Theoretically, I could just put in a shit ton of like iron. I could probably just make all of these go in here and then I can buy a lot of stuff. Probably wouldn't be bad actually now that I think about it. Anyway, I'm gonna really quickly overclock those 2. Because what is the one thing that I need most of? Because one of these is making the plates. I'm thinking most of what I need right now is probably not that. I mean, to be fair... Wait, I'm sorry. Oh my fucking god. I never hooked this up. I forgot to hook up the other one. Oh. I'm such an idiot. This could have... The right one could have gotten so much more uptime. Alright, it's the screws that's, you know, messing with it, to be fair. But still, I don't need two, so I can just put that one in there. But this one I don't need. This one I have enough of. It's the right one that I probably want to... The right miner that I probably want to overclock. This is the one, and then I probably want to upgrade this one as well. And I'll upgrade these just in case. There we go. This is making 30 right now, but if I put in one of these, 50, and it uses 5. So another one, it's at 200, and now it's producing 60 a minute, if I'm correct. I could take them out, though. It doesn't change anything. Oh, it just unlocks them. Alright. 8.5, 1.3 seconds, and then at 200, 12.5. But it gets 60 per minute, which is what I needed it to. I can get even more theoretically, but that at least should keep up with, you know, the left one, and then this one already kept up, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't care. I'm gonna just do this one once. So these all should be working overtime now. Even though these didn't really need it, that's fine. Now this side should keep up, and I can get many more rotors than I could before. And also because overall it's gonna make much more of these, because it's actually gonna, the uptime's actually gonna be more once it gets there. Yeah, the uptime was 50%, now it should be more. They should slowly get 100% uptime this side at least. The other side wouldn't, but that's fine. I have more than enough of those. And then... the uptime for this one should be 100%. This one's fully based on the right miner. And then this one is partly based on the right miner with the screws, but not the plates. But the plates I have enough of, so theoretically this one should also get 100% uptime. Huh. Well, that's gonna be nice. Is this a Mark II? It is. Why is that one a Mark II? I only needed it to be a Mark 1. This one needs to be a Mark II, yes. But I do not see the need for a Mark II. There, anyway. Alright. Oh, to-do list. Public notes part. No, how do I get rid of that? Finger guns. Cool. I have one coupon. Nice. Let me think. Do I end it there? I think I might. I might end it there. I know what I want to do, and that way I don't really... because this one I can probably do relatively soon, so I will do this one next. I already have everything unlocked, just not everything automated. But the next one, what I'm going to focus on is that second framework. It's probably going to be good if I focus on that after this. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow I will be streaming on a server. I will probably be streaming in the afternoon since I'm home relatively early and I have to, you know, get up early on Tuesday. So I figure, you know, I'll probably go live in the afternoon. And then I'll edit in the evening. Which is also what I'll do today. I'll edit a little bit. I'm also playing Power World with my girlfriend because she really wanted me to get Power World. So now I got Power World, so we're going to play Power World. Anyway. It does actually slow you down. I just want to have a look. Yep. It's all working. Again, the calculations here were perfect because I actually took into account that these give 60 because it's a pure vein. Or a normal vein, so they give 60. I did not think that they gave more, but whatever. No, the only reason these ones are backing up is just because this is just making more than I need. It's that simple. The only reason I'm not putting another assembler next to it is because I don't have enough screws. Else I would, but I could, you know, take some of the ones over here and there, make more plates, because I do need them for Mark IIs, but it's fine. I don't need it now. I'm gonna end it there. Again, I do not have much time right now. That's the thing. I really want to continue again, like I did last time, which is why I'm streaming now. But I just don't have the time to actually get anything done, and I don't want to leave things halfway. So I would rather just wait until the next time. We'll be getting the veins here and here. We'll be putting them together like over here. It's only going to be 2 veins, but they're basically, you know, because they're pure veins, they're going to be much more. They're going to be much more dense. And then let me see, because what we need in the end is the... first off, framework, which we need the modular frames and the steel beams. Now, the modular frames are relatively simple to make. 3 reinforced iron plates and an iron rod. And then we need the steel beams, which we need either this, which honestly I might do that. Or we can just use 4 steel ingots, which we need coal and iron for. I'll figure out then how much we need, but I'm thinking since we get 3, we use like 45 a minute with this production rate. It says 15 there, but right, we get 45 a minute, so we need 3 of these. But that means we use 45, which means if it makes 90, then that's half. So we still have half left to be able to make. We need much more of these. That's the thing. We need, because the first off frameworks needs 1 part these, 12 parts these for 2. This is fine. We don't need to worry about that too much. Open the codex. Used in... Yeah, 5 per minute of those, but... How much does it use is my question. Whatever. Point is, we don't need that many of these, so I will most likely just use a little bit of iron on the side to make this. Just grab like 1/3 of the iron, and then the rest is going to go into this one, maybe. Or I just grab another vein. Because, how much do you need for it? Per one of these, I guess. It's 3. Okay, yeah, so you need about... You need 4 iron makes 1, basically. If 4 iron makes 1 of these, then we need about for every 12 of this. We need, because 4 iron makes 12 of this. We're not looking at the coal, by the way, right now. 12. Let me think. Sorry, it's tough thinking. Every 12 makes. Or I think 12. No, we need 3. So 4 makes 1. 4 times 12. That's 36. It's 48. So we need 48 iron for 12. For one of these. So that's 48 iron for one of these. I think. So, yeah, 48 iron for one of these. And then for one of these, we need a lot more. So much more. I'll figure that out next time. Once I know how much iron I need, I can split it up correctly. Pray that it's enough. Let me see how much the uptime is on these now. A lot more. That's for damn sure. It's almost at 100%. Nice. That's good. I am glad it is, because that means that this one is also almost at 100%. It will get to 100% though, but that's 5 a minute of those, and that's 4 a minute of those. That means we're going to get a lot more of these, which is going to be insanely useful once we actually get to the next bit, which I'm probably going to, again, need a lot of Mark IIs for, since we're making so many resources. I'm getting really, really hungry as well, and I don't want to eat, which is weird. I'm just I just hunger for nothing, I guess. Ugh, I love it when that happens. It just happens occasionally. I just get hungry, but I don't feel like eating. I think it's because I'm having too much fun. But I should probably stop now. We're gonna eat soon anyway, so I can't really go on much longer anyway. Now, what I can do, before I go do anything else, I have 3 miners. What if I just put down a couple miners over here? Make the outputs all face this way. So there's 3 nodes, right? There was a node up here. Wasn't there? No. Right, there's one over there as well. I don't think I'll use this node, actually, because it's really in the way. But I can use these 3. Just fine. And then we just grab a smelter for all of them. And for all of them, an assembler. And then we assemble it into something that is very, like, gives a lot of stuff. Which, can I see what gives what? Awesome. Fix it. All awesome. I'm sure there's better things to use this for, but coupon cost. Items not allowed to sync. Points generated by iron. Alright. So iron ingot gives 2. An iron rod, for example, gives 4. So theoretically, if I do this, and then I place down a... I mean, I can... 1 constructor. Oh, I need more iron plates, goddammit. I put all my iron plates in here, actually. Or probably, knowing me. I absolutely did. Yep. It's fine. So, for constructors, I'm thinking, like... Copper sheets actually give a lot, but I'm just seeing what gives the most out of iron. Iron plates seem to give the most. And that way I would only... Because, assuming this gives 30 a minute. This uses 30 a minute. And it gives 6. That's not bad. And cable. That's, yeah, so screws give 2. But 1 rod... Okay, yeah, but you need to make rods first anyway, so that doesn't really matter. However, if 1 rod, which is 4, makes screws, and screws you get 4. So 4 rods and then 2 screws. However, iron plates still gives more, I think, because 3 makes 2, yeah, so... I'm probably gonna do iron plates. Because it's probably the one that makes the most sense. And then I can just put this one on that. And then I can just put a merger. Because they only make 60 resources a minute. This should be fine. Then I just need to connect all of them up. So, iron plate. Iron. Iron. Plate. And if I'm correct, everything has either iron selected or plate. Which, why does this have an already selected plate? I thought that had 2 smelters in a row. I do not think that works. I'm not actually sure if it works or not, to be honest, but I assume it wouldn't. It's all still on the same grid, so this should just work if I'm correct. And if I'm not, it should work anyway, because I tell it to. So yes, I see there was a blue slug up there. I do not care for it at this time. Alright, all of this should be active now. Yep. It should start producing plates soon. Once it's producing plates, we can get a lot of points from it. Because this will just generate coupons for us. I don't know how many we need, but it's purely for decoration, so I don't really need that many. I could even overclock it, but that's what this panel was for. I wonder what this is for. I really am curious. No, I don't need to overclock these. These all give 30 a minute, and these use 30 a minute, so this is just going to be in the background a little bit. Might make this one the Mark II. Just to make sure that this actually, like, goes fast enough. This one needs to hurry it the fuck up. There we go. So how much does this give? So group 0, until 3 coupons, it's 500. And then the 4th to 6th coupon is 1200. So it goes up the more you put in, which is fair. Or you can put in DNA points, which is DNA capsules, which I don't have, but I don't need them. Anyway, yeah, that should get us some of the coupons, which we can save up for whatever fix-it specials, the boombox, absolute the tape. Oh, yeah, I figured that out. These are the same people that made the goat game, which is pretty fun. I did not know that. You get a vehicle from it. But yeah, like I said, it's mostly, not all of it, but mostly it's like relatively, it's a lot more than I thought it was. It's mostly decoration. I say mostly, some of this could be absolutely useful, but I can also see a lot of it not being all that useful. Anyway, you can get, yeah, at a certain point, you can get a maximum of 1,000 coupons, theoretically, anyway. But looking at this, all things final, the reference or exchange. Yeah, I know. The more points you get, the longer it'll take to get to the next coupon, basically. Like until like 6, it's still like after the 6th coupon, the 7th coupon's gonna need 2,000. The 10th coupon, starting at the 10th coupon, it's 3,250. Starting at the 15th coupon or the 16th coupon, 7,250. Starting at the 19th coupon, it costs 10,000, and it just goes up from there. It's what's the thingy? 3 times n, so 3 times the amount of coupons plus 1. And then it goes to plus 3, and then 2, 3 times n plus 3. So the maximum that you'd need, well, you know, at 332 coupons, or group 332, basically at the 1,000th coupon, it's going to take you about 27 million points. But you can also get coupons from DNA points. So if you do that, that's going to be less. Only 6,000 points for the 16th to 18th coupon you get from it. So I'm assuming these are counted separately. That would make the most sense. Yeah, see? Now it's 1,500. Gonna take a lot longer now. It's not backed up, right? Just to make sure. I could look, I could always, if I really wanted to, get this to overclock everything, and I would get double the points, or whatever, how many I want, but I don't really see the need for that. I can print the coupons, though. Boom, 4 coupons, and now I can buy something. What? Fucking, I don't know. A cup. Add to cart. Buy all. Let's go.
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
Absolutely. I'm realizing now that we're almost done with the other one. We're already like over 2/3 of the way there, or the what's it called? Whatever that one's called. Forget the name. But that's good. That's really nice. Means that we're almost able to tear down this. No, we're not tearing it down. Once I finish that one, I'm probably just gonna keep it. But I'm thinking that for the one that we need 100 of, we're probably gonna need more of the compact, complicated, thing, the smart plating. Yep, that's exactly what I meant to say. I'm assuming we're gonna need this to make those 100, whatever it is. I can look it up actually. Phase 2. Space elevator. Automated wiring, and you need a stator and a cable. How do you make the stator, though? Steel pipes and wire. So we're finally going to be able to use the copper that we get. And then, I mean, we also need cables, to be fair, so... But we don't even need either of those. We need steel. Mostly. It's actually not that bad to make now that I see it. I think the reason we need 100 is because it is a pretty late thingy, but I already have a lot of the cables that I need, so... You know, I could put this in, this in, this in. Actually, I already put in... Yeah, sure. Put in at least a little bit. All right, we're gonna end it there though, because if I can just keep going. I shouldn't. So we have 11 hours of playtime now. 11 hours and 15 minutes. That's pretty good. I think we're making decent time. I'm not sure. I know the last couple are gonna take fucking ages. Obviously, it's a factory game, but still. Oh man, I'm gonna end it there. I really need to go to the bathroom, as I literally always do, because I drink way too much when I'm on stream. Let me think. Anything else I need to do or say before I go? No, I'm gonna try and get the editing done. I really want to get a lot of the editing done somewhere today. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I just turned the game off so I can hear myself think for a second. But I just need to think. I'm not sure what to do when it comes to the video. I might re-record the intro. Because when I recorded the intro, I was very tired. It was pretty early. I wasn't, no, it wasn't early. It was late. It was after stream, the first stream. And my dad kept making noise, and it was just very annoying. So, and you can hear it in my voice that I was annoyed. So I'm going to have to re-record that. Which is fine. It's a good baseline still for what I want. But I do need the, recording to be good. So I might re-record that quickly. I might just get on the server to re-record that, and then after that, we'll see. Yeah, I really want to see if I can finish the recording for the video tomorrow, and then I'll just focus on editing a little bit and not the streaming part. So I won't stream on the server until the video's out, because if I do stream on the server before the video's out, then I will, It won't be good. I'm trying to keep the video under 20 minutes, so I'm gonna skip a lot of the stuff that happens. I'm gonna keep funny interactions in it, of course, and a little building I'm gonna keep in. I do want to see if we can get the replay mod in there, because I would love to be able to do that. I'm not sure though. I know replay mod is fucks with modded blocks and stuff. So replay mod for modded Minecraft. Gonna look it up. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, since if I don't now, I'm never gonna go. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next stream. See you tomorrow. We'll be playing on the VTS SMP. And yeah, bye bye.